Hi there, this is 3ofSpades and welcome to Counter-Strike Online 2. This is a cancelled Counter-Strike game that I'm rather fond of. It was apparently a South Korean exclusive game, but there is some Russian that decided to preserve this game on a non-Steam operated website. This is an officially licensed Valve title that Valve gave the license to Nexon to make. We have ourselves a campaign, and like any good old campaign, we're going to go in and, as you do with, say, Call of Duty or any other first-person shooter game series, we're going to go play it. So what immediately stands out to me about this game is, I think, immediately just how good the art design is throughout. Some of the characters are weirdly hypersexual, as I talked about in my Battlefield 2 video, but those characters aside, which often most times, since there's no one really playing this, you won't hardly see, the actual art design outside of weird sexualized scuba diving lady and weird terrorist who is looking more like a fucking vaguely foreign sex worker. Outside of them two, you got some pretty decent attention to detail here. Like, that's a pretty nice Elite Crew model. We also got footprints on the floor, scratches out of the van. I'm playing as terrorist. This is terrorist training, apparently. So I'm on the terrorist side. I have to go and move. Objects also have physics because, it's source engine. But overall visual fidelity, I think, is especially really impressive for, something that is using the 2008 version of the engine. Now, texture quality certainly leaves a little bit to be desired, but what it may lack at times in texture fidelity here and there, it makes up for in just about fucking everything else. This feels like a very, very faithful HD remaster of Counter-Strike Source more than anything else, which I quite enjoy. Now, the only thing I would like is a proper working offline mode for this, but this is absolutely the sort of shit that I love from Counter-Strike Condition Zero. For all I know, this dude speaking in Japanese could be saying, "All hail the Reptilian Brotherhood, glory to the Illuminati." You don't know. So I'm just gonna fucking shoot the targets, and hopefully he's not saying anything that is particularly offensive or violates the YouTube terms of service. So I have no fucking idea. Just playing the video game, YouTube. I don't make it, but anyway. One thing I also like is that the weapons are more like the Counter-Strike Source version. So in this case, you have the left-handed AK with the charging handle on the left-hand side and some actually not terrible animation and texture work especially. And since this game doesn't really need to account for a million skins, it's a lot better as a result. Oh. The second I start praising it, actually, it fucking decides to crash, so we will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, yeah, that's a pretty terrible issue I've been having with this game for some reason. It'll just abruptly crash. So, yeah, that sucks. But, anyway, on we go. Gonna have to speedrun this, I guess, and hopefully it doesn't break again. Basically shoot them in the red, but yeah, really nice art, lighting, and texture work. Maybe not so good on the whole stability part. Which is kind of the usual issue with Source Engine, especially when, especially when I want to say something nice. I just can't with Valve, because that kind of shit will just randomly fucking happen. Hey, I really want to play this game, and I think it looks really cool. Instant crash. That's not allowed. Don't know why, man. But anyway. Fucking gape in. Don't stay there or the game will break. So, in order to... And that's a little detail I like, is they just have a fucking number pad and literally 2 Duracell batteries. Didn't even fucking pretend to change them to something different. They just straight up have this, like... You know, fucking Dell keyboard, fucking... number pad. My bad, not trackpad, but number pad. And then they have 2 Duracell batteries attached to the C4. Here we go. Broken ass letterboxing too. Nice job there. Could be saying anything for all I know. I don't fucking speak Japanese. I'm Korean. Oh no, I guess I'm a cop. Well, you missed. Guarantee it. Yes, I would love to play the next part of the campaign, and preferably not have it fucking break on me. But, yeah, especially the art and world and the environmental design is very good in this, and I really enjoy it. There is a level of visual polish that just is the kind of thing that I really wanted in games like Left 4 Dead or Counter-Strike or Half-Life. And I mean, maybe it could have been helped if they had, you know, upped the texture resolution or something, but... Another detail I like, since, you know, you can actually, like, they have a dot in the middle so you can see where your bullets are gonna go instead of just some vague green crosshair. Doesn't tell you too much. Like, see, you actually have a dot that'll tell you exactly where your bullet's gonna, where it is gonna go, right? Also, there's usually a bunch of terrorists that'll fucking pop their heads over there. Yep, what'd I say? Yep, what'd I fucking say? So this here is the Team Deathmatch mode. They actually have Team Deathmatch, something that Global Offensive didn't add until, like, years later. Like, it's as embarrassing as, like, fucking Halo Infinite skimping out on Slayer at launch. That's like having a house without working plumbing. Like, fuck's sake, man. Also, I can change the weapons. I'm gonna grab the SIG, and then pistol needs to be turned into this one. Easy. Alright. Yeah, I use the terrorist guns. You can buy terrorist guns in this game, which is a pretty good choice. You're not, like, fucking locked for some fucking arbitrary reason. You tell me the Spetsnaz don't use AK-47s? That's a load of shit. Telling me counter-terrorists don't use a SIG? Not a single fucking counter-terrorist unit in the world that uses this pistol? Yeah, that's a load of crap. Fucking load of horse shit. Not a single counter-terrorist unit in the world that uses this fucking rifle, by the way, according to Valve. Yeah. That's a load of shit. There we go. So it's the first to 50 kills that wins. There was another game I used to play called Black Squad that basically was a lot like this too. That game, they removed most of the good content, and it's a real shame because I really did enjoy that game a lot. And there was a fun PvP mode, or PvE mode anyway, where you would like destroy each other's like bases and shit. They also have an AK-12 with a grip, and the recoil on that is very good. So yeah, don't forget to reload. The grenade is also pretty nice. See, that's a nice quality of life thing. The red dot actually does show you where the bullet will go, and that's something that you have in CSGO and CS2, but it's a cheat. Like, for fuck's sake, come on, Valve. If you want me to memorize the recoil pattern, how about you show me where the fuck the recoil pattern actually is, instead of just, you know, oh, it's a 7. Okay. Well, I can figure that out, like, by myself, or you could just tell me what the fuck you want me to do, and then I would understand it better.
너 또 무슨 사고를 친 거야? 링컨 국장이 널 찾는다는데?
I don't know what the fuck he's saying. GIGN unit talking in fucking Japanese.
저런 초짜를 언더커버로요?
I don't know what the fuck she's saying either. Is this a scuba diving lady? They actually do like animation, voice acting, and everything. It's like, okay.
징계를 면하는 조건인가요?
It's pretty cool. What the hell? Yeah, she is a fucking scuba diver. The hell is with human Cortana here? Human Halo 4 Cortana in the scuba diving outfit. I didn't figure this was that kind of video game, but yeah. Sorry, totally fucking blanked that out of my memory. Well, I'll play the next part of the campaign, and hopefully it doesn't break on me in the next part, but yeah, thanks for watching.